video. This video here is about illegal, migrant, immigrant, whatever you want to call it. This guy here murdered this American citizen who was born here. And he had that mean look on his face. I don't give a what. Look at his face. This young man was a clerk. 21-year-old young man was a clerk at a convenience store. He comes in, kills this guy, steps over his body and go pick up and pack the cigarettes or whatever he wants. This flamboyant, this murdered child. He comes over here. Now the thing is, he's an illegal immigrant since Taurine Reload, it says. He's been here since illegal since 1999. And in 2015, they come up with an insanity plea saying, okay, he is intellectually disabled. Therefore, he can't get the death penalty that all black men get just for existing black. They don't have to commit a crime. There's proof that these persons haven't committed a crime based on there not being any evidence for some, based on DNA proving that they didn't do it, they weren't there, couldn't possibly have done it, but are hidden because they just want these black persons to get the death penalty for murdering someone they did not murder, or get thousands of years in jail for committing a crime that they didn't commit, and crimes that have been proven that they can prove they didn't do. And today, in the times of video cameras proving that these persons are innocent and what they say are true, the person committing a crime still go free. Nothing is done. But here you have illegal immigrants that move here, and an immigrant, migrant is a person who leaves their country, who choose to leave their country, bring all, because when we look at the caravan of immigrants coming up here from Central America, these persons have their flags showing that they have the total support of their country, and they come over here and demand to live here as an illegal immigrant and have more rights than ADOS Americans, or have more rights than black Americans, ADOS American lineage, because they come over here, they move into the ADOS community among black Americans, and they get the benefits, the help, the assistance that black Americans was forced on because they were denied jobs and opportunities. And people say, well, the opportunities are there, you just don't want it. Which has over time proven to be straight up lies. And I'm an example that is straight up lies. But illegal immigrants come over here now. The justice system has given this guy, said that this guy is intellectually incompetent, intellectually challenged, which makes him, which is a nice word for retarded, mentally ill. And they don't want to say mentally ill because this guy, look at his face, he's obviously not mentally ill. He knew what he was doing, and he just did it because basically it's what he wanted to do. He comes over here illegally and commits a crime for whatever reason, I don't know. They get treated better than black Americans in there, in the communities such as the Section 8 housings, the welfare assisted housings that are forced on black people who are denied jobs, who are denied the opportunities that is set up for them, but it's designed for other groups of people besides the black Americans in these communities. This guy can't be can't get the death penalty for murdering this American born citizen because he is intellectually charged. So let me go. I'm gonna go to Google and look up what the word intellectual, whatever. Let me see. Intellectually challenged. So intellectually challenged basically means whatever this word is, a person, whatever, of low intelligence, stupid. So this guy is set free because according to Google, he is too stupid to be put to death for killing a white American born citizen. While black people who commits no crime, videos prove they committed no crime, DNA proved they committed no crime, evidence show they were there, like the Central Park 7, are sentenced to death. And some have been injected with whatever you kill people with. Some have been, I guess back in the day, like the little boy who they lied on and said he killed these two little girls. I think the boy was like 10 or 11. It happened, the boy that happened, I think it happened in South Carolina, a couple of counties over for me. He was put in the electric chair for a crime he did not commit. But this illegal immigrant, according to Google, is too stupid to commit, to be, to get the death penalty. So we just put him in jail for the rest of his life. Okay, whatever. Now, as I go back to this, ADOS has no rights under the American justice system, under any justice system on the planet. They have no rights because black male bodies have been deemed appropriate for slavery, transitioned to the prison system by Reagan, who proposed it, Biden, who wrote it, and Clinton, who passed it as legislation. Therefore, his body is not, I guess, he'll just be a part of the prison transition from plantation slavery along with black people for killing this young man. But he would not be put to death for purposely intentionally murdering this black man. According to the Tareen, the guy has no remorse, obviously. So when he says that illegal immigrants, migrants, have more rights than ADOS, which is Americans born on American soil since the since before the beginning of slavery in 1865, because to enslave black to enslave black bodies in America in 1865, they had to have already been here. They would have us to believe that all black people was transferred here and made slaves. I don't believe that's to be the case. Just intuitively, I don't believe that to be the case. People were transferred here from other parts of the country. Yeah, when I understand, they was transferred all over Africa, and a lot of them was here. For example, Sheila Jackson Lee, just like this guy, her parents are both illegal migrants, immigrants from, I think she's from Jamaica, which is a country in the Caribbean islands. They came here into the black community and gave birth to her. And I think just as Kamala Harris was bust out of the ADOS community to the wealthy or whiter community, I think Sheila Jackson Lee also was bust out. Because I think she is something like 69. So she's 69. So she is a baby boom. She's 69, so that makes her 9 years older than me, meaning she was born in 51. So in 51, she went to an all black school. Immigration started in the mid 60s. That would make her somewhere around 16. So she could have been, I know seniors were being bused. So she may not have gotten the wealthier, whiter education that Kamala Harris got, but she definitely got a better education than the regular ADOS that's been here since before 1865 when slavery ended in 1865, I think. Sometimes I get it twisted, but it comes back to me. So 1865, when slavery was ended, according to the 13th Amendment, that continued slavery through a legislation in the Constitution called with the exception of felony offenses. Therefore, a black man walking or get a traffic ticket turns into a felony because he gets pulled over, said he resisting arrest, he not complying, therefore a traffic ticket turns into being gunned down at Castile or being charged a felony charge on something that didn't even happen. And died, did thereby go to jail and become a slave. So now they're all slaves. So black bodies are all slaves due to the fact that they are charged with felonies for just existing blacks in America. So this guy right here, he's an illegal immigrant, never got legal, but goes into a store and kills an American-born citizen, white American. Wow. For what? According to Google, being stupid, which is, to me, it's the most unheard of way to get. And one thing is, and that brings me to ask the question, who is behind this man? Who is behind this man being too stupid to get to get the needle for murdering a 21-year-old innocent American white boy? So who's sitting on the seat? He's getting this. And from what I can tell, Kamala Harris says all over the United States will become like California. And California is majority illegal immigrants. All of the whatever black people are left are homeless, living on the streets, on the bridges and whatever, having their stuff they probably got out of the trash can. If for survival, it's confiscated by the police because you're not allowed to whatever. And white people, and I've seen this on TV in different videos and whatever, be interviewed. The streets are covered with black Americans and or white Americans who lost their homes in 2008. And if you check into the shelters are all overloaded with mothers with children in shelters because they have no place to stay. While the illegal immigrants, the Hispanics, culture, the Latino culture, whatever culture they are, this is Spanish speaking culture, what I understand to be Central America, Spanish speaking, the Spaniards has completely taken over, and California district are run by the children of illegal immigrants, such as Kamala Harris and Sheila Jackson Lee. They're all children of illegal immigrants who were who never became legal immigrants, but just moved here and lived here, keeping all ties to their country. That way, if they want to leave, they can go back to Central America. They can go back to Jamaica, such as Kamala Harris' dad did. I think he's living in California. But he still has all his ties to Jamaica. So, with that said, this guy murdered this guy, stepped over his body, stole whatever he wanted at the convenience store, and is charged with first degree murder. But the justice system, apparently run by some immigrant that has the seat like LC, she's an immigrant, and she's fighting for people like him, and therefore he can't be, we're not going to pursue um, death for this guy, for murdering this guy, because he is too stupid. That's it for the video, and I will see you in the next video.